KTIM 95.3 FM, City of Ashburn. Great song there. Right?
It is a great song. Great song. Rich Robbins is in that band.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they are a band that's not together right now. Let's hope they get back.
Oh, yeah. Well, all the good ones come back together, like Pink Floyd and... No, wait.
Yeah. Like Led Zeppelin. Oh, wait. Not them.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Boston. No, not them.
Boy, they
The
just...
Who? Oh, after Keith Moon died?
But they're getting back together now. Now they need a paycheck.
I know.
Yeah, well,
This is like the Eagles, man. It's refill the bank account tour.
Yeah, no
but
doubt.
it's got John Bonham's son drumming, I think.
Ooh.
Oh, and he's sitting in with Heart.
Yes,
they're
and they're
coming
doing,
to
and they're doing,
Tuacahn.
they do like a huge
Tribute
to yeah.
And they're going to be at Tuacahn coming in.
Yeah, I know.
So what about these guys in the studio, everybody? You are listening to The Scene. It's Wednesday night. We are a little bit, we're enjoying our time here. We're getting everything dialed in for you, so we've got them playing right now. What do you think, Tim Porter?
I've been enjoying this. I love my life. I get to come in here every Wednesday and get great music played at me.
I like that too. It is fun. Yeah, and you know, local music is what it's all about. We're in the production room right now. I'm going to go in and we'll introduce the band a little bit. If you haven't already, please log in KTIM.org. You'll be able to watch this show as it is being played live on your computer.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
This is cool. We've got, once again, the Sundogs are in studio, and you're going to have a lot of fun. We've got Brad Bayman, the Sundogs. How you doing, Brad?
Hello. Thanks for having us, Gord.
This is wonderful. We get another chance to have you on. We've got Dan
We're ready.
Wellington on bass. Dan, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, and greetings out there in Radio Land.
And cyberspace.
Hello, KTIM.
Oh, now you're scaring me.
We are
cyberspace.
broadcasting in high definition. Let's see, Sean didn't shake.
Could you back the camera up a little bit
with
then?
that. Sean Owens on percussion. He's the man. He is the myth. He is the legend. How you doing, Sean?
I'm doing great. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. And I got to say, I just want to throw in this one thing. Last Friday, week ago Friday, had the pleasure of having a birthday celebration at George's, and the Sundogs were playing.
Yeah.
And what a wonderful experience having you guys there. My wife, Susan, amazing, amazing surprise party. You guys are playing. What a fun event.
It was a lot of fun.
Thank you very
Thanks for
much.
having us there.
Really
It was
enjoyed
our
that.
pleasure.
Do you want us to sing happy birthday to you again?
It was a blast. I mean, seeing you walking down the street holding 100 balloons in your hand, you must have been 6 inches off the ground.
You know, I was getting very close to coming off the ground, and then Dan pulls up in his beautiful
Mini Cooper.
Mini Cooper. He gives me a ride. He ends up bringing me home, so it was cool. We had all the
Hey,
all the
Tim.
balloons coming out of
Tim.
coming out of the car. So anyway,
You want to use-
we've got the Sundogs. They are here live. We want to have a lot of little conversation, a lot of performance. Are you ready to play some
We're ready.
songs for us? All right, log in if you haven't, KTIM.org.
Here we go.
Here are the Sundogs, everybody.
Oh.
It's been a week now in the islands. The sun has baked my skin. I watch the gentle waters here as they come rolling in. The trade winds are blowing my cares away. I'm supposed to leave tomorrow, yeah. say I'm broken hearted. There's just one thing left to do, yeah. And that's get in my car and go driving. And driving through the wreckage you left behind. I'm gonna turn that radio, yeah, way up loud. Hope I can find myself a tiki crowd, yeah. And I'm driving my car to escape my idle mind. Every time I get behind that wheel, it seems life ain't no big deal. And my mind still rolls to you. So I'll be driving my car to escape, yeah, my idle mind. I'm gonna turn that radio way up loud. Hope I can find myself a tiki crowd, yeah. And I'm driving my car. Moonlight in the river, you in my arms. Grass at our backs as we, yeah, stare at the stars. You whisper softly, it sounds like a song. I wish we could lie here all summer long, watch that world, yeah, spin round. Later on, when we light that big bonfire, my love and the flames, they grow higher. I stare into your eyes and realize that my world spins around you, around you. Yeah, my world, yeah, spins around you. You in your sundress, we go out to eat. I look around and notice the prettiest girl is with me. Oh, and I smile.
Very nice, very nice.
Thank you.
Try through the ambient. Scott, you got some sound there?
Yep.
All right, excellent. Excellent. You know, I love your music. Always have.
Thank you.
Here, we'll go like this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so Brad, you've been in the area how long?
About 15 years.
Okay.
Four traveling back and forth, 12 hanging out, met Dan about 6 years ago, and we started banging tunes out. Sean ran into us up at Red Coyote Cafe up in Virgin about within months after we started playing, and just says, "Can I jam with you?" And yep. So it's been
Sean,
fun ever since.
You were living in Virgin at the time, I believe.
I was in Virgin at the time, yeah, about a block from the coffee shop.
Yeah. It was over
Otherwise,
this
it
place.
probably would have never happened.
It was really cool. I like being over there. That was a really cool thing. Your other career that you have, your other hobby, not a hobby, your sport.
My sport, yes.
Yes. What about that?
Muay Thai kickboxing. Full contact kickboxing is the national sport of Thailand.
Wow.
So,
How'd you get into that?
Bullied as a kid.
Really?
Got into martial arts. Yep, mom made me take martial arts to help with my self-confidence, and it worked.
Not bullied no more, man.
Not anymore.
It even cured his stutter.
but no. You were one of the first drummers and percussionists that I saw as I moved into the area. Came up from Las Vegas, and you perform jazz.
Yep.
You do the conga thing. You play with Karen Whittemore.
I do. Yes.
So and that jazz band too. I loved, out of everything though, I love this.
Awesome.
I love this island sound
Sure is a lot of fun.
that Brad has created. And a big part of that whole island sound is my friend Dan on bass.
Well,
Locking, you guys, you lock and intertwine.
That in fact that you can't wear shoes and play Sundog music.
No offense, Sean.
Yeah.
But
Sean's got shoes on.
no,
No, I'm surprised. You normally take your shoes off.
I do. I want to clear out the room.
Shy because of the cameras?
That's it.
I came in. I don't know when the proper time is to wear white, in during the year, but this is the closest island shirt
nice.
that I have.
Well,
So
in Thailand, white is the funeral color.
and it may be because of that kickboxing thing you're talking about. I don't know.
That'll shut the crowd.
All right, yeah. I want some more music. This is a
go.
beautiful thing. KTIM,
right.
the scene. It's all about local music. We do everything
Hey, what-
to feature local artists. Go
I
ahead,
think
Dan.
what we got coming up here is some cuts off the new CD that we're working on.
Yeah, you've
Right.
been
That's
recording
right,
at
yeah.
John Houston's studio.
We are.
Yeah, John's a lot of fun to work with. We're up there trying to bounce out our second album right now, and we have several new tunes that we're packing in on that one.
In case you just tuned in, this is Brad Bateman and the Sundogs playing live in the studio, KTIM 95.3. Oh no.
Yeah, I woke up this morning just a little slow. Had a cup of coffee, looked out my window. It looks like a good day to do nothing. I think I'll stay right here. Tomorrow, yeah, need all of my work done, but today I feel like a beach bum. A beach bum, feel like a beach bum. If I go anywhere, it won't be far. Feel like an old blank ship stuck on a sandbar. Got everything I need right here. Cold cuts and cold beer. Tomorrow, get all of my work done, but today I feel like a beach bum. Hit beach bum. Feel like a beach bum. Sitting under my favorite palm tree. No one keep happy but me. This old guitar in my hand bum.
Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt here. I'm standing in front of you, but this microphone
sweating.
works better. Brad Bateman, he gets into this program by anytime he's playing live, he busts a beat, it's going on. That's when you know the music's great. Sorry to interrupt, but yeah.
It's okay. I don't plan on sweating quite that much.
I turned the AC down, so I'll get out of the way. Keep it going.
On my way to work today, well, it's starting to snow. I wonder if my baby will be there when I get home. She's probably on her way to Malibu to see some friends. Then I'm down to Coronado for the weekend. My baby hates the cold, will not tolerate the snow. Every time winter rolls around, southbound my baby goes. Southbound my baby goes. Further down in Mexico for the holidays. The new year will find her down Acapulco Bay. While my baby hates the cold, will not tolerate the snow. Every time winter rolls around, southbound my baby goes. Yeah, southbound my baby goes. Next stop on the beaches across the Yucatan. I'm drinking margaritas and working on her tan. You know, oh, my baby hates the cold, will not tolerate the snow. Every time winter rolls around, southbound my baby goes. Southbound my baby goes. Spring break, Miami for a couple of weeks. Then maybe she'll head on home, or at least call me. You know, oh, my baby hates the cold, will not tolerate the snow. Every time winter rolls around, southbound my baby goes. She's southbound, my baby goes. Southbound.
Thank you.
Very nice, very nice. Mic on your amp just a little
Sure.
bit. I like the new stuff.
Yeah,
I like the new stuff.
it's got a little sparkle to it. But again, it's always about the good times.
It's about the good times.
Bring it.
Well, I think it's legal to say, well, I better not.
At some stage, it might be.
It's been a while since I've seen your smile, missing you. What can I do? But lately, to my surprise, when I lay down and I close my eyes, I find myself dreaming of you. You're in my dreams every night, dreaming of you, yeah, holding me tight. Across every exotic locale, I look beside me, there you are, my gal, smiling back at me. dreaming of you, yeah, holding me tight. I spend all my time thinking of you, daydreaming of a midnight rendezvous, yeah. Dreaming of you, holding me tight. Here we go, I slip, streaming across the astral plane, looking for you, yeah, calling your name. Hey babe, where are you? I tell you, you're in my dreams every night. Dreaming of you, yeah, holding me tight, holding me tight.
Thank you. Thank you. More talk?
Do you need to wipe some sweat off?
No, do I?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I want more playing. Did you get a chance to have some water? You're all good to go, because I'm putting you on the spot.
It's okay.
In case you're just listening, this is Brad Bateman and the Sundogs coming to you live on the scene. You can log in KTIM.org and watch all this. This is being recorded. You can watch this at a later date. More
Thanks
music.
for having us, Gordon.
This is wonderful to have you here. I'm getting out of the way. Let's hear some more music.
Always a party. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Tiki bar.
It's 5 o'clock at the tiki bar. All the drinks are just half price. The city girls are just getting off. Not a bad place to spend a Thursday night. 1,000 miles from the coast, but you'd never know it. White sand, palm trees, grass skirts, and a little coconut things. Friday night, it gets a little crazy. The band they bring in does reggae. Everyone's in for a good time. Tabletop dancing and conga lines. 1,000 miles from the coast, but you'd never know. White sand, palm trees, grass skirts, and a seagull on a post, yeah. A Saturday, it's barbecue Hawaiian style. The people are driving for miles. Saturday turns to Sunday. The big kahuna comes in and plays his little ukulele. Ooh, that's what I see. 1,000 miles from the coast, but you'd never know. White sand, palm trees, grass skirts, and a little coconut drinks, yeah. Oh, the mood is sad. Ah, you think you're somewhere else. It's 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock at the tiki bar.
Okay, what do we got next? More music? Less talk? Or talk?
You want to talk? We got about 25 minutes left. And actually, you know, we can be less. We can. It's time to talk, maybe. So, if you get a chance, you know, if you're watching this, logging in KTIM.org, we got Sweaty Brad Bateman and the Sun Dogs. And,
Great Sam, welcome.
Let's not be using that name. That might stick.
yeah, well, okay, so we'll talk here just for a little bit, and I'm kind of moving behind you, so sorry about that. Here, you move here. Let me move in front.
Like you can tell, we're well choreographed.
Yeah, yeah. This is something we really want to have a lot of performance. We are all about local music. Just while you're taking a few minutes, Dan Worthington, Dan's Guitar Repair Shop. It's a beautiful thing. In case you haven't been there, do your plug. Here you go.
All right, come on down. We're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 till 7, Saturdays 10 to 6. We serve both the novice musician and the experienced gigging pro. And we treat you all the same with respect, and we really listen to what you got to say and try to resolve your issues for you. We fix guitars, and we have a grand selection of new and used guitars and amplifiers and accessories. So come on down. We even let drummers come in.
And Gary Huff is there. And what does he do there? Talk about that.
Well, Gary Huff is our senior tech, and he does amplifier repairs, guitar repairs, Hammond organ repairs, jukebox repairs, video VCR repairs. He can get a peanut butter sandwich out of a VCR like that. You wouldn't believe it.
You know, I'll tell you one thing. I've ran this idea. I've ran this idea past Gary Huff. It'd be a drumstick repair shop. He doesn't repair drumsticks.
Well, you can't repair drumsticks. Once a drummer's done beating on those things, they're toast. I mean, the only thing that you could do with drumsticks is recycle them into toothpicks.
But he does
Ouch.
Sell new. He does sell new drumsticks, so.
I'm hitting your base again. New sticks. For the drummer, what do you do, huh?
Well, we carry drumsticks, so if you got a preference on sticks, come in and let me know. I'll stock them for you. Drum heads, Evans, Remo, Aquarian, all of that kind of stuff. We can order that in for you. I don't stock any of it because, man, I tell you, drummers are so picky.
That's because we can be.
It's almost like a woman choosing a bra, you know. It's that personal.
Right. So, yeah. So Brad, your other career, your profession.
I sell some real estate for a living. Try to. And it's real estate's good around here. It's a great place to live. Caldwell Banker Premier. Brad Bateman, 1-800.
In that order. More music, yes.
Sailing across the bay, sailing on a sunny day with you. Skipping across the sea, find a little beach, cuddle up under the mango tree. Have a little lunch for two, yeah. Well, you know, say, God gave us a sunny day. I think we should use it in a very special way. You and me doing something fun together. Together, baby. Floating down the river of life. You and me, baby, caught in the current, but it's alright. Maybe eddy up for a minute or two, steal a kiss, yeah, sing you a tune. Well, you know, God gave us a sunny day. I think we should use it in a very special way. You and me doing something fun together. Together, baby. Gliding on a warm warm summer breeze. What could be better, baby, than you and me? Floating on the wings of love. Together, together. Well, you know, God gave us a sunny day. I think we should use it in a very special way. You and me doing something fun together. Together, baby.
Thank you.
Stand back, take a look at life, my friend. Take a breath and see it fresh once again. So much to see and do, don't let it pass by you. Mark every day that you can. Stand back, take a look at the life that you choose. Can you win after paying all of those dues? So much to see and do, don't let it pass by you. Mark every day that you can, 'cause the time will come when you say, hey, what have I done with my life? It's not the things you do, but the things that you don't, oh, that'll haunt you. Stand back, take a look at your point of view. Is it good for anyone else but you? Don't you see the plan? You got to take a stand. Mark every day that you can, 'cause the time will come when you say, hey, what have I done with my life? It's not the things you do, but the things you don't, oh, that'll haunt you. Stand back, take a look at life, my friend. Take a breath and see it fresh once again. So much to see and do, don't let it pass by you. Mark every day that you can.
Thank you. I'll move over there.
Yeah. You know, I like that. We from a previous show that we had, you talked a little bit about that song and what went into that, your thought pattern behind it. Was it all BS, or do you still remember?
I don't know if I remember the story, but it's most of my songs are more light and free and happy, and this has a little more of a message to it. So, but I don't remember. What's the rest, Gordon? What did I tell you last time?
Well, it's something metaphysical, I think, about, you know, stand back, look at your life, and
Yeah, yeah.
it had something to do with where you're at in your life, which is why you wrote the song that says exactly what I just said.
Yes, sir.
What he said.
All right, well, I said.
Gordon said.
So,
I think what I said is that, you know, I try to put a message out there every now and again that means something to somebody. But
it does to me.
there you go. Sean likes that one. He likes the beat on it.
So where are you playing next? Do you have anything lined up? Like George's,
I think we're
or?
gonna play at the radio station tonight, I'm pretty sure. And yoo-hoo, go KTIM. And then we're scheduled Saturday market. We're scheduled some summer Saturday markets, and George is probably in about another month, huh, Gordon?
Yeah, that's the booter right there. Yeah, I will get the date at George's. You guys are a great band at George's, a regular rotation.
We like George's.
So George's is a fun place. You have a great crowd that's there.
You know what? They were actually on the Channel 5 News this morning, and Randall was showing all his recipes. There's a bunch of food we haven't eaten yet. So they've got a hell of a restaurant down there.
Absolutely. Yeah, and right now, tonight, by the way, Christine Osborne is playing there. So
I understand that Jake Shepard is backing her up on a little lead guitar tonight.
Jake Shepard is backing her up, so that Jake is always a good guy. So
Team phenomenon.
and I'm on choir.
George's, from what I've noticed, if they've supported live music, and now what I see is when everybody plays, the live musicians are actually coming out and watching some of the other live musicians, which has been in the past very rare in this town.
Very rare, and that's where the scene gets to be. When musicians support musicians,
Right.
that's where it all builds. That's what I've seen in other markets.
And it's actually quite fun. Dan took me down there. It was my birthday on Friday. Dan and I went down there, and we had some fun.
It was great. It was a fun time.
Yeah, that's really the hopping place between George's and Jazzy Java and the Firehouse out there on Sunset. I mean, the music scene in St. George right now is as hot as I've ever seen it, with tons and tons of great bands. Speaking of which, there's going to be another great band this Saturday night. In fact, there's two great bands I should mention. The first band will be at Jazzy Java in the Battle of the Bands. You'll get to see Mr. Hyde tear it up for a nice, solid set. And then after you get done and that gets you warmed up, go on out to the Firehouse and check out Less Than Lucid. That's Gordon's band, and he'll be sitting behind the skins there, beating on those drum heads and raping sticks. And
I don't know about the raping sticks part, but yeah, musicians supporting musicians. That's a great thing. Thank you for the plug. I appreciate that. Mr. Hyde is a wonderful band. Yeah, Battle of the Bands. That's right. Battle of the Bands every Saturday at Jazzy's. Music at George's Corner Restaurant, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. The farmers market's going to be starting up soon. Our music scene is wonderful. Yeah. Cedar City is very good as well. What's going on up in Cedar, Sean?
You know, I don't know. I'm too busy playing to keep up with everything else that's going on.
So Sean doesn't know what's going on in his own town, but Mike's Tavern is really good. Toad's is really good.
Dennis Greggs is putting on a series up there called the Artist Sanctuary Series, and it's in the Episcopalian Chapel. Full professional production and lighting. It's just a phenomenal, phenomenal event. I went up this last Sunday and saw John Houston's gospel choir. Oh, man. Brought tears to my eyes. Made me start thinking about God again.
That's always a good thing to be thinking about. Okay, yeah, we start talking about that. Brad says, okay, time for more music. God bless you, Brad. What are you going to play?
Yeah, Dan wants to play Rainbow Stew, so we're going to play Rainbow Stew, one of our cover songs.
All right. This is Brad Bateman and the Sundogs, everybody.
So, Merle, if you're out there, we hope you enjoy this.
Yeah.
This goes out to Merle.
We're gonna dog it up a little bit, but yeah, I think he wrote this song 40, 50 years ago. Still relevant today. Well, there's a big brown cloud over the city, and the countryside's the sin. The price of life is too high to give up, and it's gotta come down again. When the worldwide war is over and done, and the dream of peace comes true, we'll all be drinking that free bubble up and eating that rainbow stew. Eating rainbow stew in a silver spoon under the sky of blue. We'll all be drinking that free bubble up and eating that rainbow stew. When they find out how to burn water and the gasoline car is gone, when airplanes fly without any fuel and the sunlight heats your home, one of these days when the air clears up, sun comes a-shining through, we'll all be drinking that free bubble up and eating that rainbow stew. Eating rainbow stew in a silver spoon under the sky of blue. We'll all be drinking that free bubble up and eating that rainbow stew. You don't have to get high to get happy. Just think what's in store.
When people start doing what they ought to be doing, there won't be boo-hooing no more. When the president walks through the White House door, does what he says he'll do, well, I'll be drinking that free bubble up and eating that rainbow stew. Eating rainbow stew in a silver spoon under the sky of blue. Well, I'll be drinking that free bubble up and eating that rainbow stew. Eating rainbow stew in a silver spoon. Well, I'll be drinking that free bubble up and eating that rainbow stew.
Yeah. Well, what do we got there, Brad?
We got one more. You got one more for us?
Sure, we got all kinds. Just got to figure it out.
The set list?
Let's end on a good one.
Huh?
Sorry, making all this noise. I love She Said.
I do too. It's an awesome song.
New Leaf or Hard Way, Sailing, New Leaf. Let's see what else we got.
She Said.
Billy Hubs, She Said.
How about
Monkey
going down to Mexico? You want to go down to Mexico?
All right, everybody. This is Brad Bateman and the Sun Dogs are going down to Mexico. Thank you for tuning in.
See if it's still there.
See if it's still there. I'm getting out of the way. Thank you so much for being on our program. It's always a pleasure.
Going down to Mexico to see if it's still there. Bonitas senoritas are dancing in the city square. Mariachi bands play every night. Lovers meet on a boardwalk and kiss under the moonlight. I go down to Mexico. Don't you wanna go? Yeah, down a little latitudes. Yeah, feels like a festival. The band plays a song. If you're in a bad mood, you won't be that way very long. People from around the world, they go to Mexico. If your life needs a jump start, and not a bad place to go. Yeah, let's go down to Mexico. A lot of pretty girls down there, always trying to put on some kind of show. Margarita in my hand, watching the sunset. Maybe if I practice every day, I might get this right yet. But there's a lot of time down in old Mexico. Mañana, amigo. Yeah, go down to Mexico. A lot of time down there south of the border. Maybe you can find yourself.
Okay. So let's see. What should we do? Walking out.
Let's do.
Out on the desert tonight. What that moon, yes, so bright.
Good show.
Brad Bateman and the Sun Dogs, always a pleasure.
You in my
Indeed.
Always a pleasure. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We got Christina Osborne coming up next week's show. Tim Porter, take us out.
All right. KTIM, The Scene. Thanks for tuning in. It's live, it's local. It's KTIM 95.3. the leader in local entertainment. This is Ill-Mannered Boy with the Shin Splint Waltz.